Hello everyone. I'm Surya. I'm from Vishnu Institute of Technology, CSE third year. So here I come up with a new Express project. It's a sports scheduler as a part of advanced backend program. So here is my project, and I followed the MVC architecture like configure where it contains the DB configurations. I used MongoDB, so it contains the MongoDB configuration where I connected it, and Passport.js for the session storage, and controllers where controllers are the thing where entire logic happens. Logic like fetching the details from the database and everything. In this, I have divided as a auth controller and event controller, where auth controller are for the registration, login, and authentication sessions, and event controller are used for the events which are going to be happen inside. And coming to the middleware contains the auth.js, which actually identifies it is admin or based on the role authentication it takes place, and models, where these models are nothing but the schema for the tables I'm going to use. I have event schema for the events table and user schema for the users table, and an index which defines the database and like migrates the schema into data, and node modules folder this is. And coming to public contains assets and css. These are statics which are used to be, which does not need rendering, so these are kept in there. Assets have pictures and css have the styling files, whatever. And routes, these routes actually are nothing but the hash we see under the website slash create every route, right, in the browser, those routes. And when calling this route, what function needs to be happen is called here, like what is the controller. See, I call the controllers here, and I use that controller logic here. I render those here. That happens here. And I have admin auth, auth routes, which contains the routes of the authentic, like which defines the sign in, which should be, which authenticator should be called, for a logout, which should be called, everything. And dashboard routes, these are for the dashboards, player dashboard and admin dashboard. And events routes are what events had to be happen. Create an event, edit an event, all the CRUD operations, delete an event, everything happens here. And also join an event, leave an event, everything happens here. Now, this is routes. Coming to views. Views is what we all see. Here I have a 404. If anything not found, this will be displayed. And admin dashboard, what the admin dashboard code, everything is here. And create event to create an event, it's here. Edit event for code is here. And login.js, login code is here. The front end code, whichever we see, is an EJS code, EJS format, and a player dashboard code, and the sign up code. So, and final coming to env, env contains my MongoDB URL and other things. Uh, package.json contains the versions of the packages I have, and JSON represents the like versions, and like start scripts it maintains. Server.js is the main file which attaches all the above files here and above code and runs here. So going through this code, this is first line is to load the env data, and using express, calling express package, create using express session, mongo store connecting here. Flash is like to indicate the error, like to come up pop up this. And passport.js for the session maintain authentication path, this is to like handle all the paths here. Auth routes is getting the routes of auth, and dashboard route, everything. And connectdb is the configuration of database. Here we have mongo connection, right, that one. uh, and coming to yeah, using calling app using this express.json. uh, Coming to here, see here the directory view set, Views are set dynamic directory and static directory set with the public. So here is the session using the everything, and here passport is initialized, passport session is maintained, flash is to. I said no, it popped the error. That logic is happening here, and connect DB now it is going to call that one and connect. Auth routes all are going to be called here, and dashboard routes are called here, event routes are called here, and here the main home route is also called as login, rendering login. So this is development phase thing, and so whatever issue happens, it calls the 404 page. And here is for the starting session port to start it. So this we have in env. Sorry, we can go in env. Env we have. I'll change that to, yeah. Let me keep it 302. Uh, so here this is exporting. So for password authentication and everything using the uh, bycrypt to encrypt the password, you can see it in users. Whenever a password is going to be saved, it is going to be hashed using the key 10 times. So that is actually decrypting in the auth when user logs in. Let me show you this one. When user is going to log in, so if already exists this sign up one, yeah, post login. You can check here. So once the user is coming, mm, mm, see, it's rendering post login. Where is post login? Routes, post login. Yes, here you can see using Passport.js we are authenticating it. So once we go to Passport.js, here we decrypt the password using bycrypt compare. You can see this is the password you are entering and the password taking from the Mongo data and coming here. So let us check how it's happened, and let me show you my database setup. So I created my cluster in my account, MongoDB account. This is my cluster. I'll show you the schema here in Compass. So this is the cluster, and here I kept the database name as test. Users contains the user details. I have three user details: admin Surya and Mahesh. And coming to events, I created one event. Let's go through it. So let me start the server. I'm also using Node1, Node server.js. See, what Nodeman is different from Node is Nodeman automatically refreshes whenever there is a change. Uh, it's an external package. So here you can see MongoDB is successfully connected. It's running on port 302. So in localhost 302, I entered. So it's asking. So here I can sign up. Let me create an admin one, and here admin one at the rate gmail.com. Let me use it. Let me create a password, and here he is an admin. I'll select it, agreeing the terms and condition, sign up. User already exists, so this means that user is already there. So since the user is already there, see here we have, I forgot to load. So admin one is already there, so we need to use other one. Let me say uh, Surya Surya A, using Surya at the rate gmail.com, and password. I'm setting the password and I'm keeping him as admin. So let me sign up. So this is there. So let me log in with the same credentials I created. Logged in. See here, sports spot is the app name. So here it's saying welcome Surya A, which is the name I have given, and upcoming events. this here the thing what upcoming events is. Upcoming events, I haven't created anything using the Surya A. So for that, I need to create using the create new event. Create. Let me create a create name. Badminton tournament. Uh, a rivalry battle between the uh, mid the pair make players the description so on so far. And let me select the time and date. I'm selecting on 8th and let me keep it as 8 9 11. Then coming to location, let me say Raj Bandri. So and capacity, let me say uh, I'll have a 4-member capacity and create the event. So the event is created. Now what Surya can do is edit the event. So if I so as we have 4, let me say I'll increase it to 8. Was done with it. I can delete it. Uh, let me do create one more. So and so and everything. Some random date, some random location, some random number will be created so far. And we have checked the edit functionality. We can also delete this one. Clicking on OK, it will be deleted. See, it's deleted. Now let's see from what player can do. I'm logging out. You can check all these details in the Mongo database. I have created one more new user named Surya A using surya.gmail.com. This here. And coming to the next one. Let me just log in with the same. It's the same process for the player also. Just to select the player itself here. So let me log in with my previous credentials of Surya Abotla is in player. Let me go with surya.abotla gmail. So here it's showing me sport welcome Surya. So here I have two columns. What's this? So uh, available sports are the events which are going to be happen. Here uh, I can see two sport events are being there held here. Badminton tournament which we created from Surya account, and this is there, and need a passionate player. This is what the details we have given so far. And cricket uh, cricket contest is something which we haven't created. We can see that what it's actually the event created by some other admin. So let's check that later. And I can join the event. Let me say I'll join badminton. So I'll show up the in the joint event. Otherwise, it won't show up. So I can leave this one. If I leave and I don't have any events, I can see you haven't joined any event. So that happens. Let me join all the events. Then I'll say there are no remaining events at this moment because I have joined all the thing. So let me leave the uh, cricket contest. So you can see Surya happening here. Let me log in with another account. Let me say admin1. Let's see here. Admin1 haven't has created any event. So let's check with another one. Admin@gmail.com. So here admin created an contest, create contest. We can edit this one. So you can see so far the person who created it only can adjust that one. Get that one? You got it? So as this admin created, so only he can see his the events created by him. He can manipulate them, delete them. So I can delete it here. So directly we can see that in Surya accounts it will be deleted because we are deleting so far, so that even though he's joined, it will be cancelled. This is all the website. Thank you for joining, and you can check my GitHub account. So this is my GitHub Surya-0804. This is my you can You can see my all the projects here so far. You can collaborate with them, all the projects, and some most of them private if they are something important. Unless this is a public project, a spot have done it here. If someone wants to collaborate, they can raise a pull request. I can check it out. Yeah, and if you want to connect on LinkedIn, this is my LinkedIn, Surya.abotula. Surya Abotula. This is my LinkedIn. You can connect with me and contact with me. Yeah, thank you for joining.